Hello and welcome folks, Pozzum here bringing you the second of two Royal Rumble matches. We're going to get started here with Chris Jericho, the man who apparently drew number one, the unfortunate task of starting this Royal Rumble match out. The winner of this Royal Rumble match will face off against three other opponents, one of which already confirmed to be Stone Cold Steve Austin. As we see Chris Jericho with his light up jacket making his way to the ring. The winner of this match will be the second of those four, and those other two combatants will be determined by the two best competitors in these Royal Rumbles, independent of when they started. If they were at the end, just how many eliminations, how long they lasted. Chris Jericho with a great Royal Rumble entrance at the beginning. He started out, I believe, the 2012 Royal Rumble at the start as well, making a return then. That year he went on to face off against Fandango, I believe. As we see him come into the ring. This is, of course, the Royal Rumble arena for WrestleMania 30 from this past year. And now the entrant who is drawn number two. It is The Undertaker, making his very long and slow entrance to the ring, the most ominous entrance in the WWE. The only proper way Undertaker could get a proper entrance in this matchup is with an entrance at number 1 or 2. We will not be seeing any of the entrances of any of the other 30 competitors. The Claimer of Souls, The Undertaker. This is not his hallowed ground of WrestleMania, but he undoubtedly has the strength to go far in this matchup. The methodical walk of The Undertaker as he comes down to the ring to start out this Royal Rumble with Chris Jericho. The previous Royal Rumble started out with a onslaught of offense from Heath Slater, who is able to clear the ring several times before being eliminated. Well, that set a precedent for The Undertaker and Chris Jericho to try and eliminate each other quickly. Or will they try and take as much damage into their opponents as possible before a third entrant enters that arena? The awe-inspiring the entrance of The Undertaker as he brings the lights up on this Royal Rumble arena. Let's get this fight started, folks. Number 1 and number 2, Jericho and Taker. Both very unfortunate starting positions, but both very powerful in this ring. And very strong contenders for this matchup. Huge back body drop by The Undertaker to Chris Jericho, putting a lot of offense on Jericho right away. He might even try and put him right over the top rope. No, arm drag takedown by Jericho to bring Undertaker off of his feet. And now a nice neck breaker to bring him down once again. A lot of damage coming in. And a lot of high-flying moves from this large matchup. Oh my, Undertaker with a huge move coming back in. Able to hold on to that top rope as we hear the buzzer for the next entrant to come into this arena. Who will enter number 3B? It is the Phenom, the Icon, the Vigilante, Sting. As we have Undertaker and Sting at the same ring, undoubtedly a miracle match for many competitors. Many fans would like Jericho to just get out of the ring right now so Sting and Undertaker could square off against each other. And Chris Jericho seems to know it as he lets these two fight off. Huge back body drop by Undertaker, and Jericho taking the opportunity to send Undertaker over the top rope. Gonna try and take him off, pushing him down. Will Sting help out? It seems like Sting is helping Chris Jericho eliminate Undertaker here. They've got him teetering on the edge of that apron. We hear the buzzer for the fourth entrant. Will Undertaker see the fourth entrant before he comes back in? No. Undertaker eliminated first from this matchup. And we see Sting put over the top rope by Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins undoubtedly very pissed at Sting's interference at Survivor Series. Sting now going to whip Seth Rollins over the top rope there. But Seth Rollins with a nice skin of the cat as he comes back in. And Jericho getting a headlock. Double team maneuver here by Jericho and Sting to the future. Seth Rollins down on the mat, going to get picked up by Sting here. A bit dazed is Seth Rollins, but he's going to be put over the top rope once again. Will he be able to have the strength to skin the cat? It seems like he does. And he comes back in this ring. Sting now put in the corner, and it almost looks like a double team here. But no, everyone's tied up with each other. And once again, a team up between Sting and Chris Jericho. And now the Bulgarian Brute, the favorite of Russia, Alexander Rusev, stomping on the back of that leg of Jericho. Alexander Rusev made his debut in the WWE at the Royal Rumble. He was able to eliminate a few key competitors before being eliminated himself. As you see, Sting put over the top rope once again by Seth Rollins. Tie between Rusev and Jericho on the right side of your screen. As Rusev with a big shot to the face of Jericho. Headlock applied by Jericho once again. Gonna send Rusev over the top rope. We've got two competitors on the outside right now, Sting and Rusev. Where we heard the buzzer for another competitor to come down. This is competitor number 6. That is Santino Marella, the Miracle of Milan. As we see him going straight for Seth Rollins. I'm going to try and eliminate Seth Rollins here. Big chops by Chris Jericho to Rusev, sending Rusev's face into the mat here. Big shots by Jericho. Gonna try and pick up Rusev here. As we have a huge tie between Sting, Rollins, and Santino over to the left here. It looks like Sting is going to give a suplex to Santino Marella. It is undoubtedly any man for himself. It doesn't matter if you're labeled as a good guy or labeled as a bad guy. As we see Santino suplex by Seth Rollins here. Rusev put over the top rope, and we hear the buzzer for the 7th combatant to make his way into the arena. Nice backbreaker by Rollins to Sting. And that is Corey Graves, the NXT star. Has not yet made his debut in the WWE. In fact, has decided no longer to wrestle and has started commentating. He made that reveal at NXT R Evolution as he sends Chris Jericho in that corner. Big elbow to the face of Corey Graves. As we get a headlock by Graves to Chris Jericho. We got someone sent over the top rope. That was Sting in the outside, trying to get pushed out by Seth Rollins here. There's so much chaos going on in the ring. The huge back body drop by Rusev, but Sting able to get back into the ring. That back body drop was to Santino Marella, as now Seth Rollins is on the outside by Sting. Those two continuing to be tied up since their altercation at Survivor Series. And Corey Graves going to try and bring himself back in. Chris Jericho has been known to put over very new talent in the recent years. In fact, losing to Fandango at WrestleMania very recently. As we saw him get taken out there somewhat. Rusev taking a strike at Corey Graves. And I believe Sting thought he had Seth Rollins eliminated there, but he is on the apron here. So many men trying to get eliminations. Santino able to... looks a bit tired, actually, as he tries to take out Rusev once again. But Sting with the elimination here as he takes out Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins, the second man to be eliminated from this match. As we see Rusev sent into the crowd, and now a nice side suplex by Sting. And he's going to give an atomic drop to Santino Marella. Chris Jericho put over the top rope with one hand. Another atomic drop to Santino Marella as Corey Graves tries to eliminate Chris Jericho. Big shot to the face of Sting. Sting countering with Irish whip into the corner as Chris Jericho is still on the apron but able to bring himself back in. Huge kick to the face of Santino Marella, and he takes himself out. Santino Marella is eliminated by Sting. We've had 3 eliminations here. 4 more men in the ring. Number 8 will undoubtedly be coming down soon as the other two men watch on as Chris Jericho tries to eliminate Corey Graves. Sting going straight after Jericho, gonna take him out. As you see Sting focusing on Jericho on the outside. He's got him on the apron, but Jericho has a firm hold of those ropes right now, able to get back in the middle of those ropes. Nice drop kick to the leg by Corey Graves to Y2J, and Rusev just picking up Graves by his head and throwing him across the ring. There's another WCW and WWF legend, Ric Flair, the Nature Boy, in the middle of this ring. In fact, we've seen these two men, Chris Jericho and Ric Flair, be on the same side with each other in the 2K showcase. Best friends, bitter enemies. As we see Corey Graves put over the top rope by Rusev. Rusev focusing on Graves in that corner. Jericho holding on with just one hand as the veteran Flair tries to get rid of him, but Sting saving Chris Jericho at the moment. But Ric Flair able to take him down with that leg and do some damage to the leg of Sting. Jericho taking the opportunity to put Ric Flair over the top rope once again. With a Bulgarian Brute in the corner with Graves. Huge clothesline to Graves, sending him over the top rope and out of this matchup. And we see Goldust there. He is going to be competitor number 9. He is waiting for his chance to get into the ring here. As Corey Graves makes his way out. Shot by Sting to get Rusev back into the ring. And we see another painted figure, Goldust, in the arena as he saves Sting. But from Rusev. Rusev with a big shot to the jaw of Sting. And it looks like Chris Jericho's on the very edge, and he is eliminated by the dirtiest player in the game, Ric Flair. Sting able to bring himself back in. Sting, just the third man of this matchup, still in here. As we get closer to that number 10 spot, the next competitor will be competitor number 10. As you see a tie-up now between Goldust and Ric Flair. Atomic drop by Sting, this time to Rusev. And he goes for another one, sending him down to the mat. But he's got to get that big man up over the top rope. And he's going to go for a suplex here to weaken Rusev some more. As you see the tie-up between Goldust and Ric Flair continuing on the left side of the screen. Flair now put into the corner as we hear the bell for number 10. And that is the Animal Batista. As Ric Flair put on the top rope. This is a big elbow to the face to Goldust. Nice slam there by Batista. That is the Evolution Batista, not the movie star Guardian of the Galaxy Batista we have in the middle of the ring here. Goldust put over the top rope by Sting here. Will Sting make another elimination in Goldust, also known as Dustin Rhodes? As you see Ric Flair and Rusev trying to eliminate Batista, the freshest man, but the freshest man has enough energy to fight off two of these tired combatants. As he puts Ric Flair over the top rope with ease. Rusev taunting for the crowd, being a little whirlwind as Ric Flair is just on the edge from the Animal Batista. So much strength behind that body of Batista. And we here have another man into the ring. That is The Rock, who just entered the ring. One of the other top superstars, actually a movie star, not the Batista we have in the middle of this ring. As we see Sting put over the top rope, Goldust fancies himself a movie star who undoubtedly have a movie reveal of Batista if he was not preoccupied with Stardust. As we see Rusev and The Rock tied up between each other, and there's absolute chaos in the middle of this ring. Everyone wanted to get another competitor out, so this match does not drag on continuously. This ring only can support 6 combatants, and we will wait for another combatant as Rusev looks to be on the edge. Might be eliminated here by Ric Flair. He has him teetering on that edge of that apron, but Rusev just barely able to hold on, and Ric Flair giving up from that attack, but not giving up on attacking Rusev as he continues to target Rusev. It looks like The Rock was put over the top rope there by Goldust, and now Goldust able to get an attack on The Rock. The freshest man here, entrant number 11, I believe, as we get a tie-up between Ric Flair and Rusev on the edge again. As we see a big elbow missing there by Ric Flair. Nice backbreaker by Goldust in the background onto The Rock, and Batista being pushed out by Sting. But Sting giving up on that onslaught. Rusev eliminated in the front here, and Ric Flair having a little bit of a laugh as the Bulgarian Brute just got eliminated. Ric Flair, a tag team partner and former tag team champion with Batista in the corner here. Batista just pushing down Ric Flair though and punishing the veteran. picks up Flair now. You got Sting out on the outside and now by Goldust, going to try and eliminate him. The counter there by Ric Flair, sending Batista down to the mat. Both The Rock and Goldust trying to eliminate the Icon Sting. He has got him teetering. He is leaning hard on those ropes, but Sting with a couple of shots to the head, able to bring himself back in. Batista put over the top rope by Ric Flair. Ric Flair just eliminated the Bulgarian Brute. Rusev, will he be able to eliminate Mr. Batista as well? No, Batista able to hold on to those ropes tight enough for Ric Flair to give up here as we get a double DDT by Batista and The Rock to the veteran Ric Flair. Vigilante Sting now trying to get Goldust off that as we hear those deep strikes to the head of Ric Flair. Goldust able to bring himself back in as we have another competitor here. It is Sting, the Surfer Sting, the original Sting from WCW before NWO returned, and he tried to attack the NWO. We see Surfer Sting in the middle of this ring. Has double eliminations here, both Sting and Ric Flair. I believe Sting was the first person eliminated there out of those two. Two big strikes to the head coming very, very close to synchronicity between, I believe it was The Rock Batista. I will have to check later as we get a headlock from Batista to Goldust. Goldust going to be put over the top rope now. Huge amount of strength behind Batista. And Rock with that huge series of strikes to the face of Sting. Batista not even attacking Goldust when he was over the top rope. Just ignoring him, as that might be bad for Batista. As now Goldust tried to eliminate him, but Batista able to get himself back in. A nice DDT from The Rock to Sting. Sting rolling out of the way. And now a nice sidewalk slam from Sting to The Rock in the center of this ring. Batista tilting against those ropes, but able to bring himself back in. Looks like another sidewalk slam by Sting to The Rock. Batista put over the top rope once again. Goldust undoubtedly getting very tired of putting Batista over that top rope. There's a nice power driver from Sting, but Sting gets attacked immediately from the Beast Brock Lesnar with one of those deadly suplexes of him. That strike hitting both Batista and Goldust, and now everyone seems to be targeting Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar put over the top rope right away from Goldust to see a nice side backbreaker by Batista to Sting. Brock Lesnar bringing himself back into the ring. Goldust, one of the most tired veterans in here. To see that big stomp by Batista. And now we're going to get a couple of big strikes to the face by Brock Lesnar. A correction from earlier. As we see a nice gut check by Batista. I'm confusing the B's here. As you get a tie-up between Brock and Batista, we have our next combatant come down. That is Justin Gabriel. Nice high kick to the face of The Rock. Quickly as he comes into this match. All the way slam by Brock Lesnar, sending Batista down to the mat. We got Sting put over the top rope once again. This time by Goldust. Belly-to-belly suplex from The Rock to Brock Lesnar. Now our tie-ups here. Goldust with another big elimination. Sting out of this matchup. Goldust has been in this ring for quite some time now. He is in here with some bona fide A-list wrestlers here. Brock Lesnar, The Rock, and Batista. All top of the game. They were the top of the company. As we see big strikes from Goldust. And he went for a combination there, but stopped there by The Rock being in the way. He's probably going to try and take it out on Rock. But actually Rock throwing him into the Beast Brock Lesnar. As we see Justin Gable was eliminated here. He was the freshest man out of all of these guys in the ring. But he did not have the power to take out these giants of wrestling. As Brock tries to eliminate The Rock, he does. Brock having a big laugh at the number one superstar in the past 25 years, The Rock. Big strike from Brock Lesnar missing. Batista tied up once again. Headlock from Goldust. And Brock Lesnar sent to the corner. Goldust could be on his way to a shot at the WWE World Heavyweight Championship if he keeps this up. He has been in this ring for quite some time, and now Big E Langston, another giant superstar in the ring. The strength between Brock Lesnar, Batista, and Big E has got to be phenomenal. You see big strikes to the chest of Big E. Looks to be a belly-to-belly between Batista and Big E, but he was not able to get that put through. And we got a cutter from Goldust to eliminate the Beast Brock Lesnar. And we got a big strike coming in from Batista. It looked like Goldust was very tired at that point of taking out Brock Lesnar. Got a tie-up now between Big E and Batista. Batista was able to outlast Brock Lesnar. You see Batista now striking the head of these two combatants as he gets back in the ring. And that is Alberto Del Rio getting attacked by Batista right away. Big vertical suplex. Another cutter by Goldust, this time to Big E. Eliminating Big E. I believe that is his third or fourth elimination there by Goldust. And he has been in this ring for quite some time. His tag team endeavors have not fared as well as he had wished. He did not win in the tag team tournament. That was the previous starters of the previous Royal Rumble. As you see, a nice slam here by Alberto Del Rio by Batista. He's trying to focus on getting the animal out of this matchup. Goldust prowling, grabbing Alberto Del Rio now. Gonna go for what looks like a sidewalk slam here. Yes. And that is Big Daddy Cool Kevin Nash making his way to the ring. Kevin Nash has made multiple appearances in the Royal Rumble as well, under both Diesel and as Kevin Nash here. As we see Kevin Nash trying to target Batista and get him out of this matchup. We're about halfway through this matchup at this point, folks. As you see a nice suplex by Goldust to Alberto Del Rio. Gut check by Batista to Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash sending Batista into the corner. Batista countering. And now he's got Kevin Nash up against the ropes. He's got him over the top rope. Goldust able to counter that connection with the ropes, but gets suplex for his efforts. Kevin Nash teetering on the top rope. Will Batista be able to push him over? Yes, Batista with a big elimination of the fresh man, Kevin Nash. That has got to be sad for him. Another giant entering the ring. We saw Kane. This is the brand new Kane making his way into the ring. And we're going to see a nice backbreaker by Kane. Vintage Kane as he attacks Batista here. Alberto Del Rio and Goldust still targeting each other, as I believe that is the final curtain from Goldust to Alberto Del Rio. His finishing maneuver, I'm not quite sure of the perfect name here, but Batista taking a pot shot as Goldust looks very tired at this point. Kane also targeting Goldust. Looks like a double team maneuver almost came into effect as we saw Goldust sent to their corner there. As we see a tie-up in the corner with Kane putting Goldust up on the top rope. And Hollywood Hulk Hogan, he has seen Kevin Nash get eliminated. Has seen his very classic opponent Ric Flair eliminated. Will the age of Hogan, oh my, and that is Batista eliminated here by Goldust. Goldust with another big elimination. And maybe get another elimination on the very fresh Hogan. Kane and Alberto were just looking on momentarily, but now Kane taking the advantage onto Alberto Del Rio as Goldust puts Hulk Hogan over the top rope once again. Kane pushing against Hulk Hogan. Gonna try and send him out here. Goldust with an absolutely phenomenal run here with almost a half dozen eliminations here. Nice bulldog onto Alberto Del Rio as you see the Celtic Warrior Sheamus make his way to the ring. Hollywood Hulk Hogan sending him over the top rope. Alberto Del Rio sent to the corner by Goldust. Goldust taking his very much taking his time getting to that corner. But Alberto Del Rio able to push away. Goldust with a nice counter clothesline as Hogan attacks the knee of Sheamus. Kane with a kick to Alberto Del Rio. Alberto calling for a timeout and Kane went after Goldust, but Goldust able to wiggle his way out of that, but walks into Sheamus. Counter Sheamus into a nice move, sending him down. Hogan trying to eliminate Del Rio. Del Rio quickly eliminated by Hogan. As we hear the buzzer for another competitor to make his way down to the ring. Goldust on the edge here by Kane. Very much leaning over those ropes as we see Chris Jericho once again. As we see Goldust flipped over, finally eliminated is Goldust by Kane. He had a phenomenal run. I think he passed almost 10 competitors as we see Kane gonna grab Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho started this matchup. That was the early Jericho. That was the new Jericho, the modern Jericho. This is the earlier Jericho, as he's now targeting the new Kane. Hollywood Hulk Hogan targeting Sheamus on the top side of the ring here, but neither men eliminating their man. Chris Jericho with the counter there to that Irish whip. Now he's going to try and continue to put Kane out of this matchup. He's already got him over the top rope. Hogan does not have Sheamus over the top rope, but it seems like Sheamus might be teetering over it right now. The big upper body of Sheamus. Will he be able to save himself? No. The fresh man, Sheamus, eliminated by Hulk Hogan. And Bad News Barrett has got some bad news for Hulk Hogan, because he goes straight for him after he looked very tired after eliminating Sheamus here. Chris Jericho put over the top rope by Kane. Kane missing with that giant shot. And Chris Jericho able to bring himself back into the arena. Tie between Jericho. Jericho putting himself in a good position to try and eliminate Kane. Kane barely holding onto the rope, and he is eliminated. We've got 3 competitors left in this matchup, and a couple more to come down to the ring, as we have Hulk Hogan, Bad News Barrett, and Retro Chris Jericho. Hogan bringing himself back into the ring as we get another competitor making his way down. And it is the Big Show, the Giant, Paul White. He goes by many names, but something is very apparent. He is the world's largest man in sports entertainment. As we see Big Show put over the top rope by Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan lost the championship to the Giant in WCW, if my memory serves correctly, with the Giant's premiere in WCW. Chris Jericho eliminated there by Bad News Barrett. Bad News Barrett able to count one of his eliminations so far, and that is Chris Jericho. Bad News Barrett letting the 2 classic veteran wrestlers taking their time in the corner, but now going after Hulk Hogan like he did when he first came into this matchup. And that is Bo Dallas. He has got to believe that he is going to be part of this Royal Rumble. He won a NXT tournament to make his way into the Royal Rumble, I believe 2 years ago. And he had a feud with Wade Barrett as he eliminated him. Wade Barrett later went on to be in that Royal Rumble and eliminate Bo Dallas by putting himself back in that matchup. Big shot by Hulk Hogan to take out Bo Dallas, bring him down on the mat. Big Show put over the top rope by Bad News Barrett. Another nice Russian leg sweep by Hogan to Bo Dallas, the NXT darling. As you see, Big Show put over the top rope by Wade Barrett once again. Nice gutbuster there. And this is Eric Rowan making his way to the ring with his classic green overalls. He's going to attack Bo Dallas here and let Hogan go about his business. Actually, Hogan's still focusing on Bo Dallas as Big Show continues to keep himself in this matchup. Wade Barrett has done a good job of getting Big Show over those ropes, but not able to get him off the apron. And Big Show and Eric Rowan both had a very heated stairs match at tables, ladders, chairs, and stairs recently. The Big Show was able to pin Eric Rowan by putting those steel steps over the body of Eric Rowan. So you got a tie-up between Rowan, Hogan, and Show. Show able to knock himself out of there. And the hardcore legend, Mr. Monday Night, Rob Van Dam, bring himself into the arena tonight. Going to target Hulk Hogan, but Hogan putting Rob Van Dam over the top rope. Will Hogan be able to eliminate someone who just got into the ring? As you see Rowan and Show targeting each other. Rowan has Show in the corner here. Going to try and put him up. Nice belly to belly by Bad News Barrett to Bo Dallas, sending him halfway across the ring. But Rob Van Dam in control in the front right corner of the ring with Hogan up on the top rope now. Bo Dallas almost eliminated by Bad News Barrett. Now he's got him on the bottom rope. Hogan is almost out of here. Rob Van Dam almost eliminating Hulk Hogan. Big Show looking to eliminate Eric Rowan. He's got him on the outside of the ropes. He's just got to use that big punch, but it misses. And Rowan brings himself back into the ring. Rowan getting sent back out here as each of these competitors trying to eliminate another man. to make this match go a little bit faster. Eric Rowan getting a nice attack back into the ring. That big shot by Big Show knocked out of the way by Rowan. And Rowan now sending Big Show over the top rope. That huge shot by Barrett just eliminating Bo Dallas. Bo Dallas did not believe hard enough. Now Barrett and Rowan both trying to eliminate the big man, but Show able to bring himself back into the ring. Barrett now put over the top rope. Big Show trying to eliminate Barrett. Rob Van Dam and Hulk Hogan still fighting each other off to the side. You see Hogan put over the top rope by Rob Van Dam. Will he be able to eliminate the Hollywood Star? Let's see a double choke slam here by Big Show and Bad News Barrett. You gotta imagine that Big Show had to not fully extend that arm here. It looks like Hulk Hogan is very much on the last edges of his hope, but he just holds on and brings himself back into the ring. Nice headlock DDT by Rob Van Dam. Double team maneuver again on Eric Rowan by Big Show and Barrett. But Barrett taking a cheap shot at Big Show. Barrett always an opportunist. Nice wasteland. That wasteland hitting Rob Van Dam. I think he was aiming for Eric Rowan, but he hit Rob Van Dam, and a nice DDT by Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Rey Mysterio, another bona fide World Heavyweight Champion, entering this ring. Nice series of kicks to Wade Barrett to take him down. Hogan put over the top rope by Rob Van Dam. We have 4 former world champions in this ring. We got Rob Van Dam, Hulk Hogan, who is just barely holding on. Big Show with that, just got a huge suplex applied to him. And Rey Mysterio. As we see Hogan just barely holding on. Rey Mysterio won a Royal Rumble a few years ago. Started out at number 1 and dedicated the match to the late Eddie Guerrero, who had died that year. As you see Big Show put over the top rope once again by Eric Rowan. Will Eric Rowan have the strength to push Big Show off that mat? He does not. He misses with that big strike, and Rob Van Dam looks to be teetering over as Hogan tries to push him out here. Rey Mysterio has Barrett up on the top rope now. Mysterio, the freshest man. And it looks like Big Show is very winded in this matchup, as is Rob Van Dam, teetering on that edge, almost knocked out here, but able to fight off to keep himself in this match, to keep himself having a chance at that WWE World Heavyweight Championship. One of these men will win this match and go straight up against Stone Cold Steve Austin. And 2 other competitors will be included in that match as well, determined by who does the best in each Rumble, independent of if they have won or not, as we see Rey Mysterio finally eliminating Wade Barrett after several attempts. Eric Rowan still unsuccessful against Big Show, and it looks like Rey Mysterio going to target Eric Rowan, but Big Show doing a giant back body drop to Rey Mysterio. I believe Rey Mysterio and Big Show have had a tag team title together before, as Rey Mysterio coming and bringing himself back into the ring. Rey Mysterio made a name for himself in WCW and was brought over in the invasion angle during that time. As you see Big Show teetering on the edge, will the little man Rey Mysterio be able to push him out? Yes. Eric Rowan most likely upset after he worked to eliminate Big Show for so long, and the fresh man Rey Mysterio able to eliminate him rather quickly. Nice back body drop by Rowan to Rey Mysterio, and Rowan now targeting Hogan as we get a dance partner switch. It seems not quite, as Rowan goes back to Mysterio. He just took a pot shot at Hogan, and now he looks like Rowan's going to go after Rey Mysterio. Nice baseball slide to send Mysterio out of this matchup. Mysterio with 2 quick eliminations, but eliminated from this match fairly quickly. And Bam Bam Bigelow, another rival of Hulk Hogan, brought into this arena. Big shots by Hollywood Hulk Hogan to bring himself back into the ring. We have just a few more entrants to come down, as we have a headlock by Hogan, and he sends Rowan back into the corner. Hogan with that big boot sending Eric Rowan straight out of the ring. Rowan could not even hold on at all. And Hogan put over that top rope right away, as he was probably tired after that big boot. Rob Van Dam trying to target Hogan and Bam Bam at the same time. Bam Bam getting connected onto Rob Van Dam, and a double team maneuver here now from Bam Bam Bigelow and Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Nice double suplex, and Hogan goes straight for Bam Bam with that huge power slam. Adrian Neville, the future of NXT. The man that gravity forgot, going straight for the absolute legend, the undeniable biggest man in wrestling, Hulk Hogan. So you see a nice grab of the head and a tumble on the ground by Bam Bam Bigelow there. Adrian Neville going after Rob Van Dam, another high flyer. Adrian Neville with a lot of strength behind him with a big elbow to the face of Rob Van Dam. He gets eliminated. Adrian Neville going after Hulk Hogan once again. We hear the buzzer for another combatant to make his way down. We only have a few competitors left to come in this matchup. This is Fandango as he power slams Hulk Hogan. Fandango and Hulk Hogan both have similar finishing moves. So Hulk Hogan has that famous leg drop, and Fandango has a huge leg drop from the top rope. Fandango looking to eliminate Adrian Neville, and he does. Makes a quick elimination as he just came into this ring. And we just have a few competitors left here. We've got these 3 competitors in the ring. Adrian Neville just got eliminated. We got Fandango able to skin the cat, bring himself back into this ring. Gotta wonder how many people do we have left as Fandango just eliminates Bam Bam Bigelow. And we're actually to our final 2. It's gotta be Hulk Hogan, or is it Fandango? Is it the man, the legend of the business, or the man who drew number 30? Huge close-up line by Hogan to get Fandango out of here. Fandango cleared the house. He got rid of Adrian Neville. He got rid of Bam Bam Bigelow, but will he be able to get rid of Hollywood Hulk Hogan? He looks very dazed. Big shots by Hogan, sending Fandango against the ropes. That Irish whip putting him in the corner. Hogan looking a bit tired here, but Fandango is probably very well rested. Hogan put over the top rope. Fandango with that leg against Hogan, going to try and put pressure on the side of Hogan and eliminate him and become the second competitor to guarantee a spot in that fatal 4-way for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, and he does it! Your winner is Fandango. After drawing number 30, after 6 men waiting in that ring, competing against each other for quite some time, tiring each other out, Fandango was able to come in. He eliminated the last 3 competitors in that ring. He eliminated the future of NXT, Adrian Neville. He eliminated the classic Bam Bam Bigelow and the legend of Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Fandango will be the second man to enter that fatal 4-way for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And those 2 other competitors could be anyone from tonight and last night's Royal Rumble.